Alright guys, we're back with Let's Play the Legend of Dragoon. I am your gracious host, the whole show. Like I say, I see this has been a great big hit for everybody. I'm loving it, you're loving it. It's 12 a.m. Well, past 12 a.m. I'm starting to do videos now at night because this is when I'm mostly active, or like when I have like the most creative juices flowing, as I would say. So without further ado, I think the last time we went through, we beat the dragon Freybrand, and we beat Greyhound. We got the the Jade Dragon, and Shauna 6. So now we are headed into the Shrine of Shirley. Now there are normally a few things that would probably be a little tedious here, but I'm gonna blow right through this place. I gotta literally show you exactly how to get through. Basically, all you see that chest up there, don't open any of them. Basically, if you open it, it's gonna you're gonna think that. Okay, hold on before I continue. This is actually a good part. This is Rose being Rose, like I say, the encyclopedia. So, all those Dragoon spirits, so what do you guys think? All three of the Dragoon spirits is reacted to this dragon? This dragon carving? So, let's see what we get. I really don't think there's any actual treasure in here at all, if I'm not mistaken. Because all the treasure chests, anytime you open them, they're gonna just say something, because it's basically it'll explain itself once I get to it. So do I need to get in here? Yep, don't get any of these chests, but there are enemies in here, of course. This is a crystal golem. Basically, that item I had that a few episodes ago, and as you can see, he has the ability to has the chance of stunning you when he attacks. He is that gold around him. He is a light elemental. So if Shauna attacks him with that light based arrow that I bought a few episodes ago, she's not gonna do almost like no damage to him. And as you can see now, Rose has a second color going on her Dragoon meter. That means she has a second meter. Really, like I said this whole time, I'm not going to use Labbits much at all. He's literally going to be like the healing guy. He's not going to do much else. And as you can see, he's light, so this is going to do a crap ton of damage to it's going to do a crap ton of damage to Rose because she is weak to light. This will do a crap ton of damage to him, as you can see, because he's just not very physically strong. I mean, magically strong. So I'm gonna heal her up. Now you understand why I don't use him until I can. Honestly, I found other ways. My old characters used to be, my old team used to be these guys right here. I would literally use this whole team to go through. For some reason, these crystal golems love to attack Rose. I don't know if they just don't like her, because as you can see, it is taking almost half her health away from her. I messed up the last part. I think that's called, if I'm not mistaken, that's called Translight. Honestly, I forget what that spell is called. I think it's called the Translight. It is multi. It's just annoying. It's just terrible. You see how much damage Lavish took? He's not even weak to that element, and it took that much. You could go to all these other exits, but they don't really do anything unless you want to get up here. So basically, when you get here, you want to get to this little dial. It's basically like a little turn thing where you rotate the numbers incorrectly. So basically there is a way of getting these numbers, but I already know the numbers by heart and how they go in. So So, first number, 3. Second number, 5. And the last number, 2. That happens, boom, that opens that up. That's all you need, 3, 5, 2. Now, if you go over to the left over there, that little exit that's there, if you go over there, that's gonna be that, that's where you go. It's like a little track. I should probably show you later if I remember to go down that way, because I'm gonna have to run back out of here, of course. So, these steps. If you go up these steps and you do not turn these statues the right way, you will slide back down. So you have to turn them right way. So this gold one, you're gonna turn that to the front, and this one you're going to turn to the left, I believe, and you run up to the top. Bam, you're done. That's literally how simple Shirley Simple is. Now, of course, you're gonna have a boss battle up here. That's why I say you can just blow through. This is a really short area. This is a strong man. I think he's an earth elemental, as I figured. If you had the twisted glaive spear item for Lavitz, it does wind damage. He would do a crap ton of damage to him with his attacks. This dude is he is not good to have what's her name, Shauna around, because he can do a crap ton of damage to her with his physical attacks. Look like he just ran away. He just said he didn't want to deal with it. So like I say, some enemies can just run away from you and call it a day, but mostly rare monsters run from you. When I'm able to get close to the rare monster, I think I got a little bit to go before I get to that spot that'll open up so I can use the rare monster spot. It only pops up in one row. Honestly, it's like a few of them. I don't know. We actually passed one. I just haven't showed it. It's really not useful because it gives 300 experience, which is a lot at this stage in the game. But I don't ever plan on grinding it. So you go up here, and now it's time for a boss battle. The reason why you can't get any of the treasure? This guy. His name is Drake. I think he's is he an earth elemental? He might be earth or wind. I can't remember which his element is. But he's not very hard as long as you know what to expect. So if you're following along, just follow me. We will show you. He can do some good damage to you, so please be careful. So, something I haven't disclosed yet. This special item. I haven't shown this off yet because everybody didn't have a Dragoon. When everybody's at that max, somebody can initiate a special. When you initiate that special, I'll do it just cause. I may not show off all the spells just because I really don't find a use for them all. But basically, when you activate somebody's special, now this whole dimension becomes Rosa's dark dimension, basically. So now, this is one thing. It powers up all of their magic. So whoever uses the special is going to power up their magic. I think it powered down light magic as well. Honestly, I got to double check on that one, but I think it does. So, you know, Astral Drain is always good to use early on. $260 damage. So, you know, the usual. Okay, I got a good lick on that one. That's pretty good for 4. I could never seem to get that 5th one. Well, only 87. See, they're not doing half as much. pretty good since he only has one now. So Drake is wind. So basically, don't use any wind elements against him, basically. So don't use any of Lavis's magic. It's already weak, and it'll just be resisted anyway. But he still does a good physical damage to him. Now what I'm going to show you the true benefit of having a doing somebody special. Nope, until Rose did, until she transforms back into her regular form, this dark field will not go away. So normally you have to spin that little wheel and you'd have to hit X at the right time. When you do it in a special, it automatically gives you a perfect. You automatically get a perfect. You don't have to worry about it. So if you just want to burn through their you want to burn through their meters really quickly, just use that. You'll be good to go. Oh, messed that up. Okay, so now this is his gimmick. He likes to set traps. So this is his first one. He throws bombs out. This is why I say get items that hit everybody. I'm actually not going to attack on him right now, because those bombs will roll closer to you. As they roll closer, they will do some good damage to you, and they could easily give you a really hard problem. So what you want to do is, like old Dancing Ray. I really don't have to do much, but I'm going to do a lot because I want to make sure that I hit I want to hit Mr. Drake for good damage. You kill those balls automatically, don't have to worry about it. So now this is his next trick. This is the next trap. Since I'm already doing good damage to him, he set up the next one. This is a wire. So what you want to do whatever you do not attack Drake right now. What'll happen is if you attack him, you won't do any damage and you'll get blasted back and take damage. You want to aim for the wire. And he can still attack you, so like I say, be careful your HP. This is basically the big thing. And whatever you do, don't use a messed up controller analog like I do. I think eventually I'm gonna give me a new one. Just keep wailing on the wire until it breaks. It doesn't have, I think it has like just over 100. Or just over 100 hit points. So it's gone. Alright, I don't think it's really much else. I'm probably not going to use too much attack magic just yet, because I really just don't want to kill him too fast. I could, but really, because if I'm not, because he has the ability to heal himself. Well, I think once he goes red, he'll heal himself. Such as, it'll put him back in the blue, so he heals by 360. So if you want to mitigate that, all you do is do not use a spinning gale. Like I say, that is really not useful. That, because he'll just resist it. So what we're going to do is, I'll show you how to power up Gushing Magma, what it looks like. But now he can use all his traps at once, so please be careful. It does less damage because it hits everybody, but like this, you can still hit Drake in this, but I'd rather you just kill off his bombs first, because like I say, they could do a ton of damage if you don't get rid of them. And if I'm not mistaken, that considers magic damage. You see what it'll do to Lavis. You don't want to mess with that. Oh, let's use another Gushing Magma. Told you after a certain while you won't really need many fire spells, because Dart is always in the party. I think he can put up another wire, but he can put up a wire and summon those bombs now, so be very careful. Oh, now he's finally in the red again. After he heals once, he won't heal anymore. He only heals once that I know of. I've never seen him heal more than once. And as you can see, he can do a lot of damage to Rose. You know, I'm not healing for a reason. I'll probably show you after this battle is over. Oh, like I'm finna kill him. Like I'm finna kill them all together. As you can see, Dart's getting some. He gets a lot of HP. While she doesn't get a lot of HP, Dart gets a lot of HP. So he's always gonna be like you'll stay in tank. And he's dead. Thumbs down. Only 20 minutes into the video, he's dead. You get 1500 from this. Oh, Dart got 2 level ups. Well, no, yeah, he got his Dragoon leveled up. He has a new spell called Explosion. Explosion basically just when you hit him with the, it'll hit everybody. Not a bad spell to have if you ever need it, but pretty good to have. I still think the third spell he gets is like the penultimate thing about him that makes him really good. This is Shirley. Shirley is a spirit that resides over, of course, Shirley's Shrine. So we do have a second boss battle. Also know, Shirley's a spirit that knows everything about all of them right now. Just please believe, Rose may look like she's maybe in her mid-20s or early 20s. Rose is very old. I don't know how. I still have yet to find out how she lived so long, but she has lived it a long time. Okay, so we was looking for the Dragoni plant, but they don't have it. Shirley doesn't have it. So she has a Dragoon spirit of the white silver dragon. And now she challenges you. She will challenge you to battle to see, do you deserve this? Now, this is a very special boss battle. The reason I say, I'm going to show you how special it is. This is why I didn't heal up. When you go into Shirley's battle, you do not have to attack her. Literally, you just sit here and guard. She's not going to do anything. If you don't attack her, she will not attack you. So, she said, you want to pay attention to this because you want to see. Says, Dart, Lavitz, why do you fight? Just say, to protect those we love. So then she says, Dart, bear your heart to me. Now, she turns into Shauna. Just know this battle does have an Easter egg. Like I say, don't attack her. She will not do anything to you. She can use magic and it is strong, so just don't bother with it if you don't need to. So she says, Dart, I have been waiting. Why did you leave without saying a word? You tell us to pursue the black monster. Just keep guarding until she keeps asking questions. You answer the questions correctly, you'll be fine. So she comes back and she says, Dart, what are you going to do after you find the black monster? Of course, get revenge. Like, you could attack her and try leveling up your additions, but like, as I say again, it ain't worth it. Dart and Lavitz has the same exact HP. So it says, please forget about revenge and be with me. The black monster or me, Dart. Of course, you choose Shauna. If you choose the black monster, things will not be good for you. I advise you just to choose it. If I'm not mistaken, that makes the battle longer, so this should be fine. Now we're about to have an Easter egg. Remember, as I told you, there's King Albert. But King Albert has an actual, he has a stance like a fighter. So that makes you wonder, does something happen to Lavitz? Do you get Albert as a fighter sometime? So he says, Lavitz, what are you doing here? Forget Shana and go back. This one would be, no, that's not like you. Because Albert is a very kind man. Yes, Rose took a beat in that last battle. I'm glad she's getting enough turns to heal herself up. So it says, Lavitz, are you disobeying my order? You say, Shauna needs me. Now, he goes back. That's all you got to say for his part. She turns back. She didn't really have much to say to Rose, but once he says this, she says, Dart, advance and bring this. No matter what, I will go. That's all you say for him. Bravo. He says, Lavitz, what is the most important person you to protect? Mother. Of course. But always protect mom. Lastly, Rose. What does it mean? What does life mean to you? Let's just say, I never thought about it. And that, you just win the battle. And once you win the battle, you get 1,500 experience. So basically, you get free experience. And that go one of my favorite additions in the game called Gust of Wind Dance. That is the last one Lavitz will get. If you level it all the way up, everything up, he'll get everything good. You get the Silver Stone. The Silver Stone has all incoming light damage. So, if you're having a lot of problems, like what I have with Rose, as you can see, when that golem attacked her, it did a lot of damage. So, we got the White Silver Dragoon Spirit now. So, now you want to say Drake, and now, since they can't, neither one of them can activate the Dragoon Spirit, they can use the Dragoon Spirit with Dart, or he can use his Dragoon Spirit to draw power from the White, and now, literally, Drake is dead. Like, you legit kill him. And see, as he draws the power, they revive him. I only know he died because he said I'm alive and he tries to get up and fight, but then Shirley's like, no. So, after all of that, so you got a choice. You can either run straight out of here, or I can show you something better. And I'm about to get something really good for Rose right now. So you see Drake running around. So all that treasure, just run back here. And this is where all the treasure is. 20 gold. 20 gold. 20 gold. This is where all the treasure is. Healing Breeze. Demon Stiletto. That is a weapon for Rose. I will get it. I will equip it in a minute. Very good weapon you will want to use. Well, let's say why won't. Oh, you got all those 20 gold. So I think I probably just got about a good 100 and some gold. So armed, you want to go for the rapier. You want to give her the demon stiletto. Frightens the enemy with given profitability. So it raises her attack by 5, which means it basically can put fear on an enemy. If it puts fear on them, then you're really in the game, because either they can run from you and they can really lessen damage. So I think I might put that white stone on Rose just to be sure when those crystal golems decide they wanna, they wanna come beat up on her, and I can't let that happen. What's that? Oh, that was magic accumulated. The red, of course, reduces fire damage by half. That was what you will put on Well, the character that would be weak to that, you don't even have to worry about it, because she's completely, like I said, you don't get her to the second disc, so, yeah. There are some more enemies in here. Well, there's more enemies besides this. I haven't ran into them yet, but we can try to take these out. That's the plague rat. Like, they are like those other mice. They're really weak. They're not very... They won't do a lot of damage. I just keep forgetting to get up and actually go switch my controllers and see can I get one that doesn't have such a heavy drift on it. I might just only use this one to play 2K. Like I say, that guy can do a lot of damage. If you have somebody that's physically weak, he can do some okay damage to even Rose, because like I say, her defenses aren't that great. Rose she has no really good defenses. To me, right now, she's the ultimate glass cannon. And then you can still leave those chests because there's still nothing in them. Drake's already took and everything, and he put them in the back. They'll just have words for you, so basically, don't waste your time. So, I'm out here. So, let's run over to the left and let's see if this is the spot that I was telling you about. Because if you don't know how to get those numbers, open this one. So you open it, it says bye-bye. Click, you jump here, boom. You still go into this. As you go through, you'll start to see the numbers. This is an easy way to get back down instead of having to worry about it. So as you go through, you're going to start seeing numbers. They're quick. Bam, 3. Bottom of your screen. 5. And 2. And you just basically just get thrown off because it hits like a little area, and boom, you just end out boom right here in front. And since Dart is a fire elemental, you think that caused a lot of damage to him. So and that's how you get him. Just that simple. Not hard at all. Not a big thing. That's really just that simple. So you run back out of here. You go back into the Dragon of Nest. The Nest of Dragon. And we're going back to Lohan to heal Shauna. This early game, you do a lot of backtracking. I think you do enough backtracking in this game, enough. Because I think, like, some games I hate backtracking, like Resident Evil. And anybody who plays Resident Evil knows they have the biggest, they have the most backtracking ever. Oh, look like Volcano leveled up again. I think it maxes out at giving me 36 SP. So also, and see, her damage went up by a lot. That's why I say Rose is like scary good. And you'd have seen nothing she could do. A Sun Rhapsody. I didn't even realize one of them. I didn't realize they had like I say, I'll say it many times. Missile Down Online, the YouTuber I was watching right before this to refresh me, he really did show me a lot of stuff, and he showed a lot of what you're able to do. And I don't even remember half the items he said that an enemy could drop. I just know there is a character that's coming up that you're about to get very soon. That I was saying that the Lizard Man, he drops something called the Beast Fang. It's a weapon for him, and you probably don't be able to bat that into the second in this. So at some point I'm gonna come back in here off screen and just grind until I get a Beast Fang. If I don't get it on screen coming through here. Because you literally have to climb all the way back through here and run up and climb up the whole little spot there. See, my biggest problem when I was younger, I didn't have a lot of patience. So games like this really used to annoy the crap out of me, constantly having to run with all of those battles, and you trying to get through something, and every time you turn around it's another boss battle, and I mean it's another random battle and another random battle, and as you can see, this game is full of them because it probably needs it. Because I think at some point the production of these videos are going to slow down just a bit, just so I can constantly grind off screen for those you do not want to see me grinding for those monsters. Now, one of those special enemies are right in between Lohan and the Nest of the Dragon. It's called I think it's called the Magic Pot. When you had a Magic Pot, if you can kill it, it has 4 HP. Same thing like the Yellow Bird. If you kill it, instead of getting 300 gold, you'll get 300 experience. So if you want to grind off that just to get a few levels, by all means, go for it. Wait, wrong spot. Yep, wrong spot. You don't go into this spot to get to Shauna, you go down, so. You go to here. Now, you just run over to the left. I know it's kind of weird looking to the left of that and you don't really see them standing there. You don't see the doctor. So basically, you say you're looking for a Dragoni plant and you don't have it. So you're like, hey, that's stupid, but I got this. You see it's activating, but nobody's pulled out their Dragoon spirit. So basically, the Eye of the Silver Dragon, that Dragoon spirit chose Shauna. And it purged all the poison out of Shauna's body. So Shauna is like, she's frail, but she's not. She's like your typical damsel in distress. I love Shauna as a character. She's a damsel in distress, but it's really cool. And now everybody's pulling out their bling. I'm pretty sure, I don't know why the doctor is blind by now. But the doctor's like, okay, he doesn't even understand what's going on, but she's perfectly healthy now. Well, so all of that. So now, in addition, I need a reward. Well, we got rid of the dragon, so nobody has to worry about Fabran anymore causing any trouble. I really can't sit here and say, now you're going for the heroes competition. Remember, anything in red is very important. So I gotta go run to this place has an arena. There's a whole section of it I haven't even shown you guys. So if I'm not mistaken, let me check really quickly. It may be some what do you call those things? Stardust in here. So where is the Stardust? I told you I have these screenshotted, so I have the first 30 of the screenshotted. Nope, there's none in here. There's only a Celise, Bell. Oh, it's one in Lavitz's house, so I need to go back to Bell at some point and get it out of his house. Okay, cool. So there's none in here. I don't really need to sell anything or anything of the sorts. That's this way. So the arena is over here. I don't think any of these guys will sell anything. I think that's like a merchant town, as you can see. Lots of traders. This is where the arena is. So when you come here, you're going to go all the way around. I don't know what that little thing is up there running. Another one of those weird animals I've said. I don't know. This, like I said, this game has a bunch of weird animals. Talk to this guy. And you want to talk to him about testing the courage, stepping up, filling the application. I'll participate. So basically it says this is a man who will be participating. So it tells me, and he says, hey Lavis, go easy on me. And Lavis says I'm not, because basically since he's a Knight of Basil, he's banned to do it. And I won't, Earl say I won't either. I don't like the word dude. Besides, it'll spoil the competition if I take part. I'm too good. Which she might. I mean, in reality, she might be able to beat the hell out of everybody. And then if you want to be honest, she might actually be able to beat Dart right now in a sword fight. He said, just don't turn yourself into a Dragoon. It'll create a big mess. So yes, your Dragoon will be, you have to play those fights, and yes, you will be banned from using all Dragoons. If you do like it, unlike it for a bit, because you're not going to be able to do much. Now, out of this, I'll say this: by the end of this disc, you'll have 5 of the 7 possible characters to get. So when you come up here, when you want to leave, say, "Hey, Dart, the man's gonna start a suit. Where you going?" Just taking a little break. Now, Rosa, I thought you was running away. So what you want to do is, instead of trying to go out, talk to Shauna. Oh, is it Shauna or is it Dart? I don't know, it's not him. Okay, is it? I thought this is the part where I had to. Okay, this is weird. I thought this is the part where I had to run around with Shauna. Maybe that's after. Maybe I'm getting it confused a bit. So you go down here. This is where the competition is being held. So yeah, it is after. So you see the old man in the yellow right there? That is the character that you want. His name is Hashel. When I just knocked out a guard, 1 punch. Dart knows him already. How's he? Oh, it's you, Dart. You say never change. That old man is really strong. I'm gonna tell you that now. Actually, when we do get him as an actual character, I'm gonna really go over Hashel. Now, basically, you're gonna fight everybody that you see it right there, except Hashel. That guy in the silver hair, that's a big character. You just keep him in the back of your mind for a while. Oh, when you ready, just talk to this gentleman. I'm gonna try to play some of the mini games so I can get that trophy for it. That's one of the last trophies I need, and then I can platinum this game and go about my business. So, Dart versus Goragaga. Also, just keep Volcano on this time. Dude, you'll keep in these battles a lot faster. A lot of these guys are physically strong. So, basically, this guy's going to cheat starting out. This is a poison item. You can't get these. It's called the poison needle, but I don't think these are for sale until like I think like maybe somewhere near the end of the game. You instantly can poison an enemy with it. Like poison is foul play. He says winning is winning. Well, you always take whatever it is and go kick his ass. Do not come in here with burning rush on. Double slash will do even more damage. I'm not doing as much because I haven't grinded. When I did this on my own, I was doing like 100 and some damage to all of them. So I think literally twice I killed him. I think I killed him in like 2 hits. Possibility I could now. Oh, fuck that up. I think it's just maybe just talking that's the problem. And he actually uses Earth Magic on you. So he packing it on. Just no. And he did just darn, you just wait. Basically, if you lost this battle, which is very losable, you lose this battle, you win anyway because he gets disqualified for cheating. Again, Missile Down Online, the guy who has literally told me this. I never knew this until this point, but watching him, I did not realize they got disqualified because I never lost these battles. Alright, so when you ready to go again, so I'm just trying to pull my time clock, see how much I got left. Oh, over to go this. You're healed up every time. You're healed up every time after each battle. You don't have to worry about healing, going to sleep or anything like that. All poison, all that stuff is already taken off of you. It's like basically you get a rest. So Dart versus Seraphis. I think this guy always takes 10% of your HP away. I think. So you're doing 86. Like I said, I was doing 100 before. You can use your attack items in here if you want to. I would advise it not on this guy because he's a fire element. Because this guy's pretty good, but powerful as I suspected. Fine, I'll show you my true skill. All out of he might get his all out attack off. Well, basically he powers himself up. Oh, too powerful. He's done. Basically, when he uses that power up, like I said, he takes half damage, but I was still strong enough to kill him. That's why I say use Volcano this whole time. You don't get any experience or any money, but it is just pretty cool for the battles. I really wish they would put some other games on here, and also I do have the time. Soon, I don't know how soon, when I get my Streamlabs on my laptop showed up or set up completely, I'm going to start doing some Let's Plays of Pokemon. We'll be doing... Excuse me. I will be doing some with my brother, the Bull. We will be doing some. We will be doing Pokemon challenges together. Nuzlocke. Will it be hard? I don't know. It's going to be hard for me. Dart versus Danton. Yes, it will be hard for me because it just sucks. Like, it literally sucks. I have a lot of bad luck in Nuzlocke. When I do get to it to explain, just understand I have the worst luck with those. Note, this dude is big, and yes, he can take a crap ton of damage. I'll show you. He can take a crap ton of damage physically. Now you see that? He's taking 72. It's gonna take about 4 hits to do that. So basically when he does that, he will counter you. I'm not gonna mess with him. As you can see, he's an earth element, and I have wind attacks, so use them. This is the magic spinning gear you saw one of them other balls. You saw Graham using. Look at the damage. One shot at him. Just that simple. He has a lot of HP, or I mean he has a lot of HP and a lot of defense. So just hit him with something magical. Basically, the bigger they are, it's like a Pokemon. If they're physically bulky, they probably don't have any special defense. And now this is the semifinals. Atlo, he's not really, he's cool, I'll say that. I will say that. I don't know if he's going to be able to do his final special attack that's really cool, because I might kill him too fast. These are none I'm just going to kill with my physical attacks. I don't need to use anything against him. I think he might be a wind element. So if I want to do a lot, I need that pellet, because that's the only earth I got so far. Besides Meteor Fall, I think. Showtime. He's an archer. See, he even used like this little special aiming. It's so cool. Next. Does 2 on off bat. Let's see. No, he's dark. I could use Dance and Raise against him, but yeah, see? Well, Volcano must have leveled up. Next. He's going for the arm. Or the chest area. I'm actually tempted to guard because I want y'all to see his last attack. It is so cool how he does it. Oh, he heals. Dude, as you see, it's that healing ain't nothing. So I'm actually gonna let him do that attack. Next is the head. After he does 5 of those, he hits you with the finisher. When he hits you with the finisher, this is what happens. Lines up the apples. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Does that. Now note, that would have did about 78 damage to me, and I think it puts some status effect on you. I think it puts fear on you. It is ridiculous. But as I say, he's really cool. He's probably the coolest of all of them. Done. He said, what a monster. Nobody should be able to get up after that. I'm a Dragoon. What do you expect? Buddy, I should be able to just take you down. Got one more battle to go. This might actually have to dip into another episode because I know I'm running low on time now, and I don't know how long this scene is gonna be. I might do the mini games off screen just because I don't even really know what the mini games are, or the carnival games it says. Well, as he said, well, the words explored. He said, no, he's like, did you lose? He was like, it was a tremendous swordsman. Lloyd. See, the name is in red, so you know it's special. This guy right here, the silver-haired guy. Like I say, this guy's more than just a powerful swordsman, and you will find that out. This dude here is pretty, I gotta say, he's pretty cool for what he does. That's basically saying all of that. So when you're ready, when all of this goes, you just go talk to the guy and he'll let you go fight him. And as you can see, he has my favorite boss theme. Yep, he's always gonna make the first hit. Bam, slashes you for 10% of your health. And now you go for a strike. See, you just miss him. Well, let's try it again. See? You just miss him. Now he's gonna do something he hasn't done it yet. Miss. And here goes his special attack. And 123. What swordsmanship? It's humanly impossible. And literally, he has no element. Yes, you are supposed to lose this battle. Everybody you fought up to this point would have got disqualified for something if you lost. So you have no choice but to get here. You ain't nowhere near strong enough to fight this guy yet.
Over here.
And he just taunts the shit out of you. It's pathetic, man. Out of a question. He goes for a special attack again. He basically does that. He doesn't kill you, I don't think. He just might. Bam. Down you go. You even get the game over. To even get the game over. Well, now they just basically say who all wins. Hashel came in third. I come in second. And Lloyd wins. I don't know what the prize was. I don't think it was really anything special. It was... Hashel is a master. He's a master of a rogue school. The rogue artist, what it's called. He teaches martial arts. If I get time to actually talk about it, I'm going to tell you exactly who Hashel is. See, instead of Lloyd being a jerk, he's actually not a bad person. Like, you think he'd be a jerk, but he's not. He said he wanted to accept it, but then Lloyd said you won't hold the candle to him, because in reality, I'm not sure if Lavis could beat Dart in a fight. I don't know. Maybe he could, maybe not. But since Dart is the lead character, you know, plot armor, stuff like that, you know. We have Hash on my party yet? No, I don't have anybody yet. So I'm going to end the video here because I am running out of time. So when we do come back, I'm probably going to go over Hashel once we get him in the party. Exactly. So this is your host, James, the whole show, signing off. Like I say, I appreciate all you guys' support. I'm enjoying this segment. I'm enjoying this game a lot. So, like I say, keep sharing, keep subscribing, keep the likes coming. Love you guys, and I hope you enjoy. Peace.